So karoshi is literally death by overwork, working too many hours. And there's a concept, definition called a karoshi line, which is more than 80 hours of overwork in a month. People like die from heart failure or like some kind of an organ failure as a result of working long hours, but it's not like a medically defined term, right? Japan, as far as I know, is the only country that makes this distinction and keeps this statistic, right? By that definition, I would definitely say that it's not unique to Japan. Japanese people do tend to work from pressure, right? Because of a collectivist society or because of the hierarchy. But there are many situations where people are expected to work, not necessarily by choice. But the way the Japanese people work, I think, is there is some risks involved because if you prioritize work so much, then the leisure is really deprioritized, right? So people don't take enough time to take time off. I lived in Sweden for 8 years, and I think the Europeans have a different mindset. They prioritize their leisure, and then they work just enough to realize that leisure.
I think more and more, the lines are very much blurred between what is work, what is not work.
For many of us, the actual work that we do is not the work that brings us the greatest pleasure, or indeed that brings the most value to ourselves or the world around us.
I think work-life balance is a silly expression. It almost makes it seem that work is not living, and I think it's just the life balance.
We spend a bit less time working, but a bit more time to think about people around us. That'll probably lead us to a better place.
Our society is built on working, get money, spend the money, but the way you do it makes your life different.